changed, it's just a Canva.
Okay.
So, for the sake of the recording, I say why we are in this meeting. So, it's in the frame of IncluDE for organizing the co-creation event that will take place in March 2026. So, we pass from the compendium to the indicator. I'm gonna share the screen to show template. We have used it for a completely different purposes. It's in Miro. Okay, I told you, and don't get confused. So it's a lot of information, but I left it
Mm.
on purpose to let people to let you see it. So you can
Yeah.
start the workshop and
Yeah.
present it as you said. You can use the Canva also instead of a slide
Hmm.
also. And then if people are not, we can share the Canva beforehand.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be the 16, but can also be if you want.
Mm.
And then here is you could even start the presentation, but I'm not gonna do it because it confuses, I think. So actually, I do. Okay. So you can start the presenting mode, and it starts really like this. So
Mm.
you don't
Hmm.
even realize you are in Canva.
Hmm.
Sorry, in Miro,
Mm.
because it's a Canva, then I call it Canva. Okay, and so you put it here, for instance, what you would have put in a slide. Okay, so you are
Yeah.
in the same environment. Then it's a bit more complicated for me because I don't remember. I think it's like this. Yeah, yeah. Then you do like this. So you can explain. This is an example. You can personalize as you want. You go to the mirror. How does it work? The mirror board, like all instruction. That this is the assignment they gave, but you can give your own. Use the same identical template, but then you adjust the text according to your assignment and so on. So I stop now. I think you got the idea. So this was used for the design of a course. So all the information you will see are related to the admit project and are not sensitive. But of course, if you find something sensitive, I trust that you will not share it. You will just delete it. I don't think so because I already checked, and it's not nothing is secret here. So it's all an example actually. So you can then do the assignment. You make it as small as possible, as you want, or more complicated. More. So you see, this is our copy for making the different unit. And sorry, I have this popping up, but we don't want it now. I'm going to see. Aspetta is blocked. Yeah. There was a template. Sorry, I make it smaller to see where it is. Don't get confused now. This I liked it. So this is the course structure, right? But I thought, and I was going to change it, but then I left it because maybe you have another idea. Uh, Here, instead of course structure, you could put the macro, micro, and meso level and all the dimension and let them. So this is it, the Excel file. You can even copy the Excel file here. And then you make them comment specifically on Miro with the post-it. So it is explained upstairs. Or you make a box below and they will... eccola Farnaz. I can repeat. So I stop the recording. I stop sharing.
I think you should
Hello.
keep the recording, Alessandra,
I
for us
keep the
to,
recording.
yeah,
Okay,
just
then
keep
will
it
be
so that
repetition.
we'll be able to go
Um,
back to it, yeah.
yeah, I keep it. No problem. Hello, welcome. So we were just
So
going through.
sorry. So sorry for being so late.
Life is complicated. This time is too short to say sorry all the time. Don't worry. Life happen, things happen, no problem. You must have your reason. I believe you. I mean,
It's just meetings, honestly, Alessandra. It's just I keep saying, I
it's
need to
fine.
go, I need to go, and just yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even need to know. I would imagine that. But I was showing the mirror board, and we had. I hope I'm sharing the right. No, now I'm sharing the. Sorry. Ay, ay, ay. As you see, also from WhatsApp, I have 100 thing to respond to. Is for work all. There, mm, share. Okay, so I think you, Fernas, are more advanced in Miro. I'm not an expert. I just like to. So this is something that was used for the admit course. I'm gonna give it to you all because
Mhm.
maybe you could use part of it, all of it, and that didn't make sense that I would have modified because maybe how I see it is not how you are envisioning it. So as you might know, you can start. Because Eric told us that you want to start with an introduction. You actually can use the Miro as you will use a PowerPoint. So you start the presentation, and you go here. You just have
Yeah.
to modify the specific template in the Canva, and then you explain the assignment, and then you stop the presentation, and then, for instance, I was showing now you could use now again I'm lost. Yeah, there, this course structure that is here, and I left it on purpose this large because then you don't have to recreate all the tab because you know how it's with Miro.
Yeah.
You can just change the color, but they are already rare. You, for instance, could put the meso level here, no?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the micro level, for instance. Then you copy all, and you make the same for the micro, and then somebody's calling me. I'm sorry, I don't know. It can be my daughter. Wait a second. Apologies for that. Was my dentist. And needed to make an appointment, so it's finished. Apologies, really, but life has to go on, right? Apology, I'm really embarrassed. Okay, but I was saying I started recording again. I resume it. Yeah, okay. So you can then, for instance, this can be an example that you create because I saw the template. Potentially, you could also just copy the template here. It works. It's a table. You can do it, and then you can make, for instance, one frame. They are called it like this in Miro. That is this column you see, one
Mhm.
frame for explanation, and the other that they made all the exercise. You personalize as you wanted, and I see you, Farnas, that you are nodding, so you know how to do it in case they reach out.
Yeah.
And I also don't know how, but we can figure it out together. And you can also be, for instance, here. Yeah, yeah. Just so you know, I left it there because actually it's a colleague of you. It's also from UK. Felipe Bo, what is the surname? He works with Chris, Edward, Felipe Tessarolo.
Tessarolo. Yeah.
You don't know him? Vabbè, anyhow, it's OUUK material, so I'm being actually, I'm more comfortable that I'm sharing this because it's still in-house stuff. Okay, so you see, this is our copy, 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 copy. You can delete, of course, everything, and you see the good thing of Miro is you can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
And have everything in one, and that's why also I was saying to Eric, you can potentially work on the same Canva, it's called like that, but don't get confused with the program Canva. It's just what we are seeing is a Canva or template with the multiple people. So, but one goes there, you can actually. So this was all, and there are different templates also that you can take inspiration from for free, all in Canva. You can that this also is nice that they didn't delete it. There's an instruction how to do things, or you can make that specific one. Yeah, and then yeah, there is a lot of example here that I think can be adapted. But I also left it like this, very full, to show you how much you can do in terms really of extension of the template. So that is also a nice thing of Miro that allows you to have everything in one place. But then you can zoom in and don't have to open. Oh, aspetta, what is the template I need to open? Like I would do. So yeah, I don't know if you have question, and what I would do is really what has inspired me is that core structure I show you, because it's really like instead of core structure you can put the different level, and then you could use that in my opinion very simple. So you delete all the rest, and personalized with the language you want. You can add the video in it. You can add anything. So it is a nice tool. It's scary at the beginning because where do I go? But it's actually very nice once you start to use it.
Yeah, no, I think Alessandra, that looks great. And with the are you going to be sending us a particular board like the one that you were just
This
sharing?
I show you. I
This-
send it to you. Like I can even do now. Aspetta.
if that's the one we're using, then we can sort of make a start.
I want to see if I can send it to you, and you could just use it. Otherwise, I think I have to ask to. It's not that fast. I will figure
That's
it
fine.
out how to share it because it was created by Felipe, so he's the owner. He's
Right.
also very much more into Miro than me. I think I use it twice in total in my life. But in the worst scenario, I ask him to send it to you. But I don't think I need to, because I can make a copy and become the owner. So,
Mm.
but I don't manage to do it now that we are talking. I need a second to figure it out what I'm
Okay.
reading.
Yeah. No, I think all we need is a copy of it so that we can delete the
Sì,
bits that
sì.
we don't want, and then keep the bits and edit the bits to create. So we're
Yeah,
hoping that we'll create something that will guide the workshop on the day.
yeah,
Yeah.
I saw this, and I really thought that will save you time. Despite there
Mm.
is a lot of information, I think you could use, particularly the one I show you, a
Mm.
lot, and
Yeah.
personalize them in the color that you like, and you could embed the photo that I commented with the
Mm-hmm.
color. Sorry for that, but it was
Mm.
like to be. I hope you didn't mind this really for being on top
Mm.
of things and not be
Mm-hmm.
criticized outside. But yeah, any question, any thoughts about it?
No,
I think
that'll work. Go on. Sorry. Nice.
I s-
sorry, Eric. No, I was saying I think it looks really good. I think I mean I've used it in different ways depending sort of on different projects I've been working on previously, and I think particularly when there's a collaboration sort of moment when you've got different teams, I think the sticky notes function is really useful if it's just sort of quick comments and ideas that people want to add. That's quite I think an easy one to get used to if people are unfamiliar with using it as well.
And
So that
also
becomes
they
quite good.
get engaged because they are, how do I
Yes,
have to do
it's
this? And then
interactive,
it's,
right? Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
We might lose some people, but in the worst scenario, we just put something on a Padlet, also live, and or they can put their comment on a Word file, and then we integrate it. We
Yeah,
go with the
yeah.
flow, and we'll figure it out by doing. And then now it's good if we send it to them before, and we tell them, start the presentation, click on the button present, you will see the arrow, just follow there, don't get lost with the amount of information there. There is an easy way to do it. And then when we start, we also dedicated, we have 3 hours. I think it's a lot of time,
Time,
but
yeah.
also, it's good to have it. Then if people get lost, we can explain a second the functionality and say, you get lost, you click this button, and then you're good to go. Yeah, it's a matter really annoying. It's like when these young people see the record cassette. I mean, we have Jane and Fernas are very young, but also boys very young.
No, I
But
can definitely relate to that. I'm not that
yeah,
young.
so what do you do with the music cassette?
Jonas is not that young. She surprised everybody. She keeps surprising
Thanks,
everybody.
Eric.
Yeah, seriously,
I think she's
seriously.
younger than me. I don't know if she has used it,
She,
the
well, she will
music cassette.
surprise you.
Eric's dropping me in it now.
She will
Aspetta,
surprise you. She will
I'm
surprise
turning.
you. She looks too young. It's